All right, let's see what happens. Is this gonna work? All right, I think we are live. Hey everyone, if you can see me, say hi. I see Ed Fern and Iron Man saying hello. Let me turn my audio down here. Cool, you guys hear me? Cool. Um, awesome. Yeah, let me just kind of get started here before the questions go. Boise Triathlete, I saw your email and I totally forgot to get back to you. So I will reply to you as soon as I get done with this live chat. So my bad. Yeah, Boise Triathlete was contacting me about doing some live debates, which I really want to do. It's just been a kind of a, it's always kind of a crazy week in our happy, healthy vegan land. So man, I look tired. Do I look kind of tired, guys? I did my first run today in a while. I've had like a sprained toe, so it kind of took a little bit more out of me than I thought. Anyway, I'll try my best here. So yeah, it's my second time live streaming on my computer here. I usually do it from my phone, so I'm getting used to some new software here. So thanks for just kind of helping me learn to do this. I'm starting off really simple, but now that I'm using my computer, I can like put anything on screen here. I can show like browser windows, I could show Skype, I could show Google Hangouts. So I want to get live debates happening in the screen here. So right now I'm just starting off simple, learning the software, and all right, so anyway, thanks a lot, guys. So let's see what you guys want to talk about here. Let's see what questions y'all have here. Let's see. All right, let me get to this right monitor here, the right window, I should say. All right, cool. So, am I going to Expo West, Chew on Vegan? Yes, we got our passes. We are definitely going to Expo West. I'm not sure what days we're going. I don't know if it starts Thursday, but we won't be going Thursday because I have some plans in, but we'll be there Saturday for sure. The question is, will we be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Saturday and Sunday? But we'll be there. So if you're coming, cool, say hi to us. I'm not sure where we'll be at any one time. We're just gonna try to talk to some of the food companies there. Anyone who doesn't know what Expo West is, look for the vlog we made last year around March, April, where, well, I think the first one was called Crazy Vegan Eating Binge at Natural Products Expo West. It's a huge convention here in Anaheim where a bunch of food companies come, and we just go and try to hit all the cool vegan ones. So it's really fascinating. That's where I first had an Adamu. Yeah, first time. And it really just shows you last year how dominant vegans become. It's not a vegan expo, but vegan products are in full force there. You know, veganism is alive and well. So that's what's up. Hey, Byron Murphy, what's up, man? Have I heard of the new vegan puppet for kids? Asked Matthew Taylor. No, I have not heard of the new vegan puppet for kids. Sounds cool. I'll have to Google that. See what the new vegan puppet for kids is all about. YDM asks a good question that a lot of people seem to want to know. If you're not vegan, does eating fruits cause diabetes in a pre-diabetic person? I've yet to meet any, okay, first of all, I'm not a medical doctor, but first, just speaking just empirically here, I've yet to meet a single person that got diabetes from eating a high-carb diet, be it fruits or potatoes. And I know many diabetics. All the diabetics I know are eating a standard American diet, high in fat, high in protein. So, to answer your question, again, I'm not a medical doctor, but watch Wood the Health in there. Watch the documentary Wood the Health. In that movie, Dr. Neil Bernard explains quite clearly. He says sugar has never been the cause of diabetes. And when you're eating fruit, you're not eating sugar. You're eating whole food plants. You know, the sugar is mixed with all the nutrients and things that help absorb it into the body. But anyway, even if you're just having sugar, which I don't recommend, sugar is not the cause of diabetes. It's a high-fat diet, intracellular fat. It prevents insulin from doing its job, basically. Sure, if you're already diabetic or pre-diabetic, yeah, you can't process sugar properly. So yeah, sugar is not going to be good for you, but sugar was not the cause. You didn't get diabetic from sugar. You got it from too much fat in the cells, preventing insulin from working right. So anyway, Yeah, Adam, I'm not saying sugar is good. I mean, I don't buy sugar. It's weird when people complain about sugar and veganism. Like, we never buy sugar. I mean, I'll get it when I go out to restaurants and they bake something, but it's really easy to be vegan and not have sugar. It's really not that tough, you know. Um, Did I see Kip take on Dave Asprey? Asked Paul. I heard about it. I was listening to Rich Roll's podcast, and they were talking about that on there. No, I should watch it. David Asprey, he's a tool. Uh, what causes some vegans to have high triglycerides? Again, I'm not a medical doctor. I mean, I should have high triglycerides because back when years ago, when before I ever went vegan, back when I was like in my 20s and 30s, I had high triglycerides, like 190, 200, something like that. And my mom always said it's genetic, it just runs in the family. And now that I'm vegan, my triglycerides are way lower, and I'm eating way more fruit, way more sugary, fruity stuff than ever before. So I don't know what causes some vegans to have high triglycerides. Yeah, we'll watch it, Paul. I definitely will give it a watch. I heard it just Google filmed it, they filmed it at Google several months ago, but it just went up. Cool guitar, Lemon Dave. So you've cured your hypertension situation since going vegan, and Lavender Gavita has lost weight being vegan. Awesome. Hang on one second, man. I'm gonna turn my heat down here. It's getting kind of warm. Anyway, okay, let's get some questions here. Green Smoothie Park says Dr. Hyman has a new book out with some poor advice. I'm sure. Yeah, maybe I'll check it out at the library here. Vegan X. What's my thoughts on the good cholesterol, HDL? Do you think having a higher HDL is not necessary? I don't want to give cholesterol tips, basically. I mean, if your total cholesterol is like under 150, you're good. That's pretty much what Dr. Esselstyn says. So I'll just kind of go with that, and it can go lower than that too. Mine was higher than that last time, but I think it's because I had Ben and Jerry's right before. So I'm gonna save up and get a new blood test done, and the next. Well, not right now because Natural Products Expo coming up and all the Nadamu we just got. Anyway. Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is saturated fat, not the greatest thing if you're concerned about cholesterol. Best tip for cycling long distance, asks Allison. I'm not a huge long distance cycler, 50 miles usually the tops I'll go. Not that I'm tired, I ran out of road or something, or ran out of time. But yeah, just make sure your butt can handle it. Usually it'll stop me, it'll be saddle sores or boredom. But yeah, I mean, just build up to it. I mean, if you're decently fit, you could pretty much ride all day if you take a break or two here and there. So it depends what your pace is. Don't burn yourself up, Don't burn yourself going up hills. Try not to sprint against some fast cyclists or anything like that. Just go at your own pace, basically, and build up to it. If you're not that fit yet to go long distance, obviously you want to build up to that. Thoughts on intermittent fasting, asks V. Well, I heard the discussion on Rich Roll's podcast with Dr. Joel Kahn, and yeah, I'm still not convinced that I need to do it because I did go and look at Dr. God, what's the fasting doctor's name? Walter Longo. Anyway, basically, I read an interview with him, and he said if you're already fit, healthy, and don't have medical issues like cholesterol or hypertension or whatever, you probably at best only need to intermittent do what he calls that it's not even intermittent fasting. What do you call it? Just that kind of calorie restricted fasting, like maybe once a year for a few days. So I'll worry about it once a year maybe. Maybe I'll try a challenge one day following his thing for 5 days just to see what it's like. But yeah, that's what he said. If you're healthy like me, maybe once a year, twice tops, something like that. But yeah, I'm like you, Brian. I move too much to intermittently fast. Even the doctor is talking to on the Rich Roll podcast, Joel Kahn, saying he wouldn't mind losing a few pounds. I don't want to lose any weight. Look at me, guys. I'm so freaking lean. I don't want to lose any more weight. I'm at a point where that's not something I strive to do anymore. Yeah, fasting mimicking diet. Thank you, Green Smoothie Party. That's his wording, Dr. Longo's wording on it. What B12 do I take? Asked Lindy. Oh man, it's Garden of Nature B12. Let me try this trick here. Tell me, can you guys see my web browser right now? There's our web store, and I'm gonna try to find the B12 Garden Nature's Garden B12, I think it's called. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, this is it. No? Yeah, this is it right here. I'm not recommending Vitamin World or anything, but this is it right here, guys. No thanks. This is the B12 I recommend here. My Kind Organics Garden of Life. That's the brand right there. So hope that helps you out. And that was my first time now using this feature now where I can show off, you know, things on the computer like a web browser or something like that. I use that one too, Dinah. Cool. See, isn't that cool? See, I couldn't do that when I was streaming on my cell phone, so I'm trying to make these live streams more fancy. I have all sorts of ideas for 2012, guys. I want to have more people on live. I want to do all sorts of cool stuff. Oh, Race Lever, are you in the house? My moderator. I gotta send you something, Race Lever. You gotta contact me. I gotta, like, you know, I'm grateful for the help you provide, Race Lever. So find me somehow. I'll send you a t-shirt or something. I really appreciate your work, keeping the trolls gone. Blood type diet. I've seen William ask that a few times. No, blood type diet is totally bogus. I can't imagine what kind of blood type says, oh, you should eat tons of fruit and carbs, and another person has a different blood type. No, those are dangerous for you. Eat tons of meat and protein. You know, it's like, it's bogus. You know, every human can eat a high carb, you know, a plant-based, whole food plant-based diet. Acrylamide, Gruesome Falcon. Yeah, see, I saw your question there a few minutes ago. Yeah, acrylamide is the resulting chemical process that happens when food, typically carbohydrates, but not solely a carb. So yeah, when food or carbs are cooked at a high temperature. Yeah, I know. I saw Dr. Greger's video about it. He said that there needs to be some more information, more just research to see how that really plays out in the long term, especially for vegans and eating carbs only. That said, I don't like fried food. I don't like have burnt food all that often, so I probably don't get that much acrylamide. You know, if you know, I don't eat animal products. I'm healthy. I don't, you know, I exercise a lot, don't drink much or anything like that. So if it's the acrylamide that finally gets me and takes a year off my already extended vegan life, so be it. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's something to be concerned about. But I think if you're plant-based, if you're vegan, eating whole foods, you've covered most of the steps towards longevity right there. Anyway, let's see. Oh, cool, Byron. You saw the long form Angie's 50th birthday video. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. Angie and me and Angie, we I took her. Yeah, when you turn 50, you got to do something special. She made me go to San Francisco, which wasn't too hard to convince me, and I took her to Hawaii for her first time away from the North American continent, basically. So yeah, thanks. Watch that video. You can see what we did there, all the great vegan food we found on the North Shore. Yeah, check it out. Let's see, what are you guys talking about here? Oh, Tracy, you're from Maui. What part of Maui? We were in Paia, basically. That's where we were staying at. Any thoughts on good nighttime snacks? Great question, Cassie. Yeah. It's harder now for us in the northern hemisphere because it's winter time. The fruit selections are way more limited, but yeah, like grapes, I can find them year round, but in the summer, man, I'm snacking on cherries like a mofo. Cherries AF, man. Just eating cherries, blueberries, but they're kind of expensive. I try to put a little money aside for like that magical month and a half when cherries and blueberries are abundant. After that, peaches, love that. Also, too, I've been eating like a cereal. It's I think it's called a Maple Pecan Dream, something like that. So yeah, you know, just fun little things like that. You see, I'm not afraid to have some sugars at night. You know, I don't consider fruit to be sugars though, because they're not. It's not like eating sugar, even though it has, you know, glucose, carbohydrate in there. Cool. You liked the Hawaii video? You loved it. Cool, Tracy. Let's see. What are you guys talking about? The Blueberry Fund. Yeah, Boise Triathlete. Yeah, I totally. Yeah, contact. Man, no, don't contact me. I want my moderator, Race Lover, to contact me. I'm going to contact you, Boise. Yeah, I don't even talk about cherries right now. Gruesome. What is batch cooking? Is that a technique or cooking something called batches? I'm not sure what you're talking about. And Emanate. What is the best advice I'd give to an aspiring vegan YouTube vlogger? Well, join the club. There's a lot of YouTube vegan people, but just do it because you hopefully just enjoy veganism and you enjoy spreading the word. Passion and consistency, I think, are the two biggest virtues for social media success. Whether you're trying to be a vegan vlogger or a sports vlogger or a chess vlogger or a surfing vlogger, anything. Let's see. Yeah, Beth. Yeah, we went to that farmers market that you've probably seen in Alan Fisher's videos there, the Upcountry Farmers Market, which is what did we go? We went on Sunday morning. Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, really good food there. As you saw, there was not only a lot of great fruit, like cool bananas and stuff like that, mangoes, but there were cool, lots of vegan food there, like vegan ramen, and we showed it in our vlog, so watch that for sure. Let's see. What are you guys talking about here? Oh, pre-cooking our food, Gursum. Like make I don't know, we just kind of make it to eat that day, and if there's leftovers, we'll put it in the fridge and heat it up the next day. So that's pretty much all we do as far as pre-cooking. We'll make it on the spot. Angie's gonna go make us a big vegan soup right now, let it steam for an hour, whatever soups do, and then we'll eat it tonight and probably have some tomorrow. So that's how we do it. Oh, Marcel, you got our book. When did I send that sucker? I've packed up so many books over the past week. Pukalani, Maui, Tracy. Is that over on the Lahaina side? If so, we didn't make it out to that side. I did, Byron, I have met Alan Fisher and Elvis before. They came out to the Long Beach area. Her sister lives like a few miles from us. We see her often around town. So yeah. Is Angie going to join me tonight? No, probably not. She's going to make us dinner and then probably take a bath as the soup stews up. Do I advocate outside of YouTube, Life with JoJo? Well, I mean, we talk to people all the time. I mean, not only here on YouTube live or in our pre-recorded videos, but I mean, we're going out to events. We talk to people, vegans and non-vegans, all the time. So yeah, full on. I mean, I haven't done like what, say, Joey Carbstrong does and just go find strangers on the street, which is cool. I wouldn't mind doing that sometime. In fact, when he comes to town, we'll have to do that together. Wouldn't that be cool, huh? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, you live near Long Beach, Jojo. Cool. Oh yeah, I had the date wrong. For anyone that watched our live stream last week, I had the date wrong. We're doing our first meetup of the year in Long Beach. And the date is going to be, let me get it down now. I think I have it in my calendar now. So let me not misspeak. I think it's March 17th. One second here. February, March. Is it the 17th? No, is it the 18th? God dang it. It's the 18th. Sunday, March 18th. We just made an event page on Facebook. So if you're not following us on Facebook, Happy Healthy Vegan, go there and check out the event page. Angie and I are going to be DJing our vinyl that we got all back here. Our friend Vegan Casera is going to come out. It's going to be a brunch. He's going to make Mexican breakfast, basically. Huevos rancheros, I believe, and stuff like that. So check it out. It's in Long Beach at a place called Fourth and Vine. It's a bar, so you might have to be 21. I'm not sure. Well, we'll get that info for you. So I just thought I'd drop that info out right now. First meetup, Sunday, March 18th, Long Beach. Check out our Facebook page, and we're going to talk about it more. This is the first heads up for y'all. The vegan couple are coming to America, says Byron. Will you meet meet up at our summer furlough? Yeah, if they come through LA, yeah. Do you know if they're coming through Southern Cal? I'm sure we'll run into them somewhere or another. Cool. Any advice? Asked King Knight. How to manage to afford living in California? Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Depends what your money situation's like. Are you coming here for a job? If you're coming for a job that pays well or not, so it's a lot of variables. I would say don't live in like San Francisco Bay Area. Don't live in Santa Monica or Venice in Southern California. Just for starters, those are just crazy expensive. I mean, if you want to visit and stay there, but to actually live and pay rent, pretty crazy. Okay, Race Lever says the vegan couple were going to LA first. Cool. I'll follow up on that. I'll see if Mr. Vegan knows about that. I think he's been in more contact with them. I've never really chatted with them much. So yeah, I'll definitely like to say hi to him. That's how we are. Thoughts on gluten-free? We don't bother with that. My take on it, and it's just not my opinion, if a little bit of research I've done into it, the reason why all of a sudden people seem to be gluten intolerant, all of a sudden, not through all of history, but like in the past 20 odd years, is because of Roundup. Farmers have been using Roundup in an unapproved method of like basically they spray it, just soak their wheat crops at the end to hasten harvesting. I mean, just to hasten, what's the word? Finalizing. So it ripens. What's the word? So it dries out and so they can harvest it. So therefore, when it's harvested, there's a ton of Roundup on it, and that's what people are sensitive to, not wheat itself. I have no problems with wheat. I've never had any issues with wheat. So if you have issues with wheat, try to find wheat that's been grown organically, not with Monsanto Roundup. Yeah, San Diego's expensive too, Tina. Basically all in California along the coast is pretty expensive. How do you get rid of vegan bloat? Eat some bananas and take a poop. Seriously. Seriously, that's my tip, man. Because yeah, it happens. After I have my smoothie, I get a little banana belly. But then nature knocks and, it all takes care of itself. Let's see. Inspired me. What inspired me to make YouTube videos? Asked Chinan. Probably because I was getting so many questions from people, like on Facebook and email and stuff like that. Friends and acquaintances. So I just found it kind of time inefficient to answer them all individually. So I thought I'd use social media, the power of social media, to help out on that. It wasn't like we were strangers to social media. We've been using and working in social media for many years before that, but finally I connected it to veganism and social media. Let's go with that. Wow, a college professor been teaching veganism in geography class? Awesome, sweet. That's usually the opposite. I usually hear about teachers just dissing veganism in college. Adam, you heard meat eaters have a foul-smelling stench protruding from their flesh? That's called being in ketosis. I'm not sure if vegan ketosis people have the same issue. I don't know. But yeah, that's a classic thing. I know guys around town. I don't want to mention any names in case they happen to be watching, but when you smell them, it's like, whoo, they're keto dudes, man. They have a pretty pungent odor. And it's just not me. When they walk into a room and then they leave, everyone's going, wow, what just happened here? Okay, so you're saying the vegan couple will be in LA in mid-April there. Okay, cool. I will touch base with Mr. Vegan and see if he's up on that. Maybe he's coordinating that with them. For all I know, they're going to be staying in their little guest house that a lot of traveling vegan YouTubers stay in. All right, what are you guys talking about here? Keto funk? Yeah, that's what I was describing there about that smell. Well, Adam's saying he doesn't use deodorant or stuff now as a vegan. I need all that stuff. I need conditioner. My hair gets dry. I could use a really deep conditioner. In fact, about twice a week, like when I go to the gym, I'll put coconut oil in my hair and leave it in for a few hours as I'm playing basketball and working out. So yeah, I haven't found I need to give up all that stuff, but yeah, I definitely don't stink as badly. But I still use that Schmidt stuff that they sent us like a year ago, just because it's so good. It just has no smell, and it's it's cool. But I guess I don't need it. Did I play basketball today, Milan? No, I'm gonna play tomorrow. So if any of you guys want to play with me, I'll be at LA Fitness on Bellflower Avenue about 10:30 in the morning. I'm still not 100%. As some of you may know, I have a sprained toe that I've been like nursing for the past couple of weeks. It's better. I was able to go out and do my first little run out in the neighborhood today. I haven't been able to run for 2 weeks. So yeah, I've been playing basketball, just really mellow, usually just a lot of warm-ups or some easy games. But yeah, I am a little injured right now, about maybe 50%. How young am I? I like that, as opposed to how old are you? I'm 50 years young, about 50 and a half now. Can't believe another half year's gone by since I turned 50. But let's see, do I think going vegan leads to going zero waste? I don't think any human that lives in modern industrialized society can achieve zero waste, but it leads to a lot less waste for sure. I mean, it's just talking about impact. If that's what you're talking about, your impact on the environment is much less. But yeah, hopefully, you take that into other areas of life and try to realize, oh, I don't need all this packaging. I don't need all this other crap, So it is a first step. You just without even thought, it just happens automatically. Once you put some thought into it, yeah, you can make a lot of gains for sure. Oh, thanks, Tyler. Thanks. Do we compost? Yeah, Tracy, we used to compost for years, and we had to give it up last year, and I'm kind of embarrassed to say why. It's because rats found our compost bin, and we got by years. I mean, I guess, since there's no animal products in there, they weren't interested for the longest time, but finally they were really interested in my old banana peels and all the like, just leftover greens that went bad and stuff like that. So I haven't been composting for the past year, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, not only did they find the bin, we heard them getting into the walls and waking us up at night. We're going, okay, that's it. We cannot compost. And yeah, when I emptied out the compost bin, yeah, a few mice or rats ran out. So yeah, but I was fortunate. I was able to do it for maybe 4 years without the rat problem. So maybe I'll start it again. I'm just a little concerned. But I do compost leaves. Rats don't like that, but I won't compost my kitchen scraps anymore. How do you find more vegans, Vaughn? Well, where do you live, Vaughn? Give me that first. Milan, what was the lowest weight I have been as a vegan? Well, I'll tell you, I'm about at least 183. I got to weigh myself. I'm probably 185 at least now. But yeah, when I was like doing like almost raw or doing raw basically, like 170, maybe in the high 160s for a little bit. And for a guy my size, that sounds cool for a lot of you guys. Remember, I'm 6'5", all right? A guy 6'5" should not weigh 169 pounds. Seriously, it just too thin. I look at the photos now and go, God, what the heck was going on? What was I thinking? So so yeah, that was the lowest I weighed. You're in Texas, Corpus Christi. Move to Austin. Go to Austin, Texas. A lot of vegans in Austin. Even Dallas is probably a good step up, but Austin for sure. Make a like maybe a Corpus Christi vegan Facebook group. Seriously, it sounds kind of crazy to do that, but try it. I've known a lot of people make Facebook groups for the local areas, and they find, oh, there's other vegans here. We just didn't know we existed. So check that out. Thanks, Sharon. Yeah, I'm happy with my weight, and I like being about 185. I think that it looks good for my for my 6'5" body. 185 pounds is about right, and I know it's right because when I see like pro tennis players and athletes that are 6'5", they usually weigh a little more than I do. I know they're pros and they're younger and stuff like that, but still, they usually don't weigh 10, 15 pounds less than I do. Cool. So we got some Austin people here. Megan, mega vegan. Awesome. Let's see. What else you guys talking about? 6'5", Jesus? Was Jesus that tall? Michaela, sorry to hear you can't find any vegans in your small town, but there might be. There's probably some, teenage boy or girl right now watching on YouTube, maybe not watching Happy Healthy Vegan, but watching someone else and learning, you know, and becoming vegan. So it's crazy, you know. Your compost bin is animal proof. Good for you, Beth. I thought mine was too, but I saw how these rodents could squeeze in through cracks. I mean, our compost bin seals. There's like a little lever that keeps it tight, but somehow they found ways to get in the cracks. I guess they can contort their bodies or something like that. How do you clean pesticides from your body? I would say try not to eat food that has pesticides if you can help it. I mean, the body's already always detoxing anyway, but yeah, if you have the luxury, as we kind of do to ask most of our farmers where their food is grown, or do they use sprays, you know, that's the first step. You know, as Mr. Miyagi told Karate Kid how to not get hit by a punch, Miyagi said, just don't be there. You know, just don't get hit in the first place, or try not to put the toxins in your body in the first place. But if you get some, it's no big deal. You know, people live to 100 years old and eat toxins all the time, you know, like pesticides I'm talking about. But yeah, they're not something you desire for sure. Let's see. Got a lot of questions coming through right now, so I'm trying my best right here. Iron Man, what is the most common defense for animal usage put towards you? Common defense, or for people using animals? I've heard them all, man. I mean, it's my heritage, it's my culture. Well, every culture has animal products in there, so that doesn't work. It's not like, you know, just like Swedish people or Chinese people have to eat meat and they can't be vegan. It's silly. What else do they say? There's no society that's ever been all vegan. And I like to point out, well, there's never been a society that eats all meat either, like a fully ketogenic, or even a ketogenic culture, you know. So there's so many. Oh yeah, if we all went no, here's the funniest, stupidest one. Well, there's two of them. Plants have feelings too. I'm not saying they don't have some kind of plant consciousness, like reacting to sunlight. They can photosynthesize. They're magnificent, wonderful machines, but they don't have a central nervous system or brain. Secondly, that if we went vegan, the whole world, the whole planet would be taken over by animals. Like, I guess they have this weird fantasy of 1 billion cows, chickens, and pigs being released onto the earth all of a sudden with nowhere to go. So yeah, that's pretty funny. Anyway, let's see. Is there going to be a debate tonight? Well, not a live debate with like someone on screen. Each week I learn to do one new thing with my computer setup here. Now I showed you how I can look at a web browser now, so I can show you, you know, our website. I can show you the B12 spray. But if someone wants to debate down here in the comments, you know, feel free to argue why you think veganism is horrible or sucks, and why eating meat is the greatest thing in the universe, or whatever. Where do I fall in the Bristow scale? What is that? It's like the Myers-Briggs or something like that. Anyway, oh, Beth has a good point. Yeah, vegans are found around college university towns. Another reason why Austin is a great vegan town. Let's see. Have I seen Dr. Robert Morse? Is he that fruitarian guy? If so, no. Am I excited about the vegan couple US tour? I can't get excited because I just learned about it from you guys about 10 minutes ago. But yeah, if they come through LA, I'll definitely want to say hello to them. I really don't watch them or anything like that, so I'm not like a huge, you know, fan or anything like that, but I'm not against them. I have no, like, you know, bad feelings or anything. I'm just like not that familiar with their thing. Well, no, Byron, I want someone to debate me. I really want to start doing some debates and discussions on here. And on the live stream I'm talking about, not tonight, obviously, but I want to bring on not only debaters, you know, people that are trying to argue for meat and stuff. I want to bring people on who are vegan, too. Like, have you on the show, Byron. Just have some vegans on, too. So I want to make this live stream more exciting, more than just about me and ask me anything. I'm going to, like, make it more entertainment oriented sometimes, you know, not every episode. Some will just be like this, you and me chatting with 178 people. But yeah, other times I want to bring folks on. Do I practice yoga? Andy's more of the yogi of the bunch, but yeah, I've practiced yoga since 2012. I haven't done too much the past few years, but you know, the gains I made over those years, the not, I guess the physical ones have declined a bit. I'm definitely not as flexible as I used to be, but the mental gains are still quite strong from them, and that's why I got into yoga in the first place, was for what goes on in the inward journey inside the mind. Am I the master on debating? I'm not even touched that. Doesn't Robert Morse preach or speak some kind of white supremacy? Someone showed me a video on that, Ryan Welsh. Maybe you can talk more about that. I don't know too much about him, but someone's a white supremacist, that's automatically pretty much a no-go for me, unless you want to get a debate about that. But I'd rather not get into race debates. I'd rather debate about veganism and stuff. But anyway, let's see. What's the best thing to put in a tortilla? Rice, beans, guacamole, and either like a salsa or tomatoes, that kind of thing. Oh, it's John Rose. My bad. See, I get some of these raw dudes confused. So my bad. Yeah, John Rose was a racist. Yeah, take back what I said about Morse there. My bad. See, I just don't follow the raw people all that much, you know? Let's see. Let's see. How do I juggle all my projects? Asks Fabula. It's tough. It's tough to devote enough time to everything. It's just like the music's moving kind of glacially, but it's getting there for sure. Let's see. How good are vegan poos? I don't know how good. I don't know, like on a scale of 1 to 10 or something like that. Let's see. Footlong, says Tracy. Dr. Morrisfield Joe Best. Cool. Yeah, I don't, you know, people that are kind of into like being healers, that kind of thing, I don't really follow them because I'm not really into like healing so much. You know, I mean, I'm into the healing that happens pretty much naturally if you're eating a whole foods plant-based diet. But yeah, I'm not like trying to treat conditions by going vegan. But I know it works well. It's just not my wheelhouse. You know, I'm not into the healer scene, if that's, you know, helps me understand why I don't watch some of these dudes. But yeah, I'm not bagging on them. Just, yeah, it's not my thing. You know, I have my areas of specialty and they have theirs. Do I have a favorite number? No. Oh, hello from Brazil. Awesome. Yeah, Byron, that's it. That kind of summarizes it for me, man. Just eat vegan and move about, full stop. Hey, someone just ordered a Keep It Carb Baby right now. Tracy, is that you, Tracy, on this live stream? I just got a notification that someone named Tracy just ordered Keep It Carb, our book here. So thanks, thanks so much, Tracy. If you want it autographed, let me know here, or you could leave a note when you get it when you're checking out too. So thanks so much. Cool. Are nuts okay? Yeah, nuts are totally fine. Yeah, any vegan that says don't eat nuts, they're really going out on a limb there. There's no data that says they're bad for you or anything like that. Yeah, they're higher in fat, but you're not going to eat a whole meal of nuts. I mean, if you did, you probably wouldn't want to do it again because you're not going to feel that good, and it's really hard to fill your stomach up with nuts and seeds. But yeah, have some sorts of some kind of nut or seed pretty much every day. So yeah. Let's see. Monaco has a higher lifespan than India. Well, first of all, India's not even vegan, you know, for the most part. They have tons of dairy, tons of ghee, which is why we don't go to too many Indian restaurants, because it's sometimes hard to avoid that, to dodge it if they're not hip on veganism. So yeah, it just shows you, even if you've given up meat, but you have tons of animal products in the form of ghee, you're really not gaining all that much. Yeah, fewer animals have to die, and that's a win for them and the planet, but for your body, you know, all the butter, ghee, it's just basically liquid meat. Do I use salt? Anarcho-spirituals? No, not really. Just the salt that's in food that we buy in restaurants, or that, you know, when we go to vegan pop-ups like the vlog we just put out today. So yeah, I don't put salt in my own food. So Highest lifespan in the world. Well, let's check out highest lifespan in the world. Are they known as a blue zone, Norway, or Monaco? Meaning, are they do they have a history of centenarians, people living to 100, a culture that lives to 100, like say traditional Okinawans? And if you're not familiar with their idea, with their diet, less than about 3% of their calories come from animal products. And really just 1% of their calories comes from meat. The other bit comes from dairy and fish. But so 97% of the calories come from plants, and that's the traditional Okinawan diet, which is slowly dying out as Japan gets more and more westernized. So if the Norwegians and Monacans are living to 100 too, I'd like to check out their diet. You know, they probably what you're trying to say is they have. Monaco has a higher lifespan compared to Blue Zone. So I'd like to check out what a Monaco diet is, but they're not really a monoculture. I thought it's kind of a melting pot of sorts of Europe, of extremely wealthy people typically too. But I'll check out the data, you know. I bet you they're eating better than most people as far as like having maybe fewer animal products. I thought Novak Djokovic opened up a vegan restaurant in Monaco. So anyway, what do I think about tofurkey? I have it once in a while, you know, maybe I'll have it on a future Thanksgiving, but yeah, I don't have it that much. You guys know I don't like to eat too much of that like fake vegan meat. It's fun. I'm not saying it's bad or anything like that, but I just prefer to have whole food plants. And yeah, when I go out and have fun with friends and we're at a restaurant, a vegan restaurant, I'll get a Beyond Burger or something like that. Let's see. Let's see. Am I willing to go to Mars? That'd be cool. I'd like to talk to Elon Musk. So yeah, maybe that'll turn into a conversation about going to Mars. But I doubt he has time for low people like me. You know, low on the totem pole. He's a rock star. You know. Let's see. What are you guys talking about here? Have I tried So Delicious almond-based ice cream? No, I haven't yet. No, what's it like? Tell me, please. Let's see. Start a vegan planet. Yeah, you probably have to have a more or less vegan planet, huh? How are you going to raise cows in the Martian atmosphere? And why would you? It's so inefficient to transport cows on a rocket when you just take plants, right? Physiology test tomorrow. Jocelyn, all right, you're going to kick some major ass on it. It's a rocket. That's a deep question about human consciousness there, Mark. Don't know. I wish I could give you a definitive answer on that for sure. Let's see. Why don't all doctors support veganism? It's because they're not taught proper nutrition. As you know, they get 0 to 4 hours of nutrition in med school, and med school is controlled by big pharma. So they're not really learning what we want them to learn. They're learning all about drugs and what drugs to tell people to take given any condition, rather than, just change your diet instead of taking these expensive drugs that they're taught to prescribe to people. Let's see. When I first went vegan, did I know about vitamin D3? I don't really know much about D3. If you want to tell me some more about that, go for it. All right, what else you guys talking about? Okay, Anarcho's been asking this. Between a vegan flat earther or a round earth carnist, which could you be friends with? Whichever one wasn't a dick, basically, and whichever one had some, you know, decent sense. If they're just gonna like preach and be a jerk the whole time, I don't want to have any business with any of them. How do you improve your good cholesterol? I don't need tips on that. You know, I just, you know, get my cholesterol readings back. They're good. The HDL is good. So I don't know what I'm doing. I wish I could give you some tips on that. Oh, cool, Andrew. Cool. I'm glad you like my bass skills on the albums too. I'm really not that great of a bass player. I'm all right, you know, but yeah, my guitar is my instrument. Is a vegan diet expensive, Matt? Well, let's have some of our people in the comments here answer if they find vegan diets to be expensive. I mean, it can be if you eat like, you know, gourmet vegan foods all the time, but if you eat whole food plants, and I'm talking about the staples like, you know, potatoes, which are cheap, rice and legumes, You know, most vegetables and fruits are, you know, pretty reasonably priced. So yeah, it doesn't have to be for sure. Yes, yeah, no, yeah. If you stay away from processed foods, yeah, those Beyond Burgers can be expensive, but you know, you don't have to eat them. You can just eat like the stuff and keep it carb baby here. Like, you know, let's maybe pull something up here. Something for dinner. Oh, lentil soup, not that expensive. Lentils, beans, potatoes, minestrone soup, potatoes, beans again, mushrooms, khichdi. We make this every week. Mung beans, rice, carrots, celery, stuff like that. Potatoes, sabji, rice, beans, potatoes. I mean, it's, you know, these are some of the cheapest foods in the world. So that's what's awesome about being vegan. You can actually decrease your grocery bill from your previous meat eating ways. I didn't say lentil soup, lentil soup, lentil soup. Cool. Thanks for the thumbs up on our cookbook there, Kyrie. Thanks a lot. How many times a day do I eat? I have 3 meals a day, pretty much every day, unless something weird goes on. 3 meals a day plus an evening snack. And those of you that watch my What I Ate in a Day vlogs, How I Ate in a Day as a Vegan vlogs, see this. I have my 3 meals, and then I have something at night. Like I said, it's either fruit or maybe cereal, stuff like that in the wintertime when there's not as many, there's no cherries, no blueberries right now, really. So let's see. Cool, you made khichdi, awesome. Yeah, we just buy our beans in cans, you know, it'd be cool. We make them sometimes from the bags. I know it's cheaper, but you have to kind of plan ahead. And like I said, we're kind of like just-in-time cooks. We have the food ready to go, but we're not going to soak something overnight in preparation. We just kind of look at, okay, it's dinner time. What's in the fridge? What can we make? So yeah, we just get canned beans, basically. Yeah, our cookbook is available for digital, Chanan. Let me go to our browser here. Let's see. Go back to our web store. Oh wait, where I gotta go. Sorry, I'm getting used to this new setup here where I can show web browser pages. So yeah, we got the digital download of Keep It Carb Baby, and I've kept the price $12.99 since Christmas. I don't think I'm going to change it. And then we have the print book too of Keep It Carb Baby. So yeah, we got it all. Cool. I'm getting better at leaving my face window here. Let's see. What are we trying to avoid there, Tracy? What kind of foods? Like nightshades and stuff like that? Is that what you're asking? Maybe I misunderstand the question, but I can't think of any food we really avoid. Oh yeah, we do avoid the onions and garlic for the most part. I mean, I'm a little more open to onions than garlic. Oh, Zev, you're back, Zev. I announced earlier that the meetup we're doing is on Sunday, March 18th in Long Beach. So those of you who just came on, go to our Facebook page. I should have got that up on our browser here to show you guys. But yeah, Sunday, March 18th, Long Beach. 4th and Vine bar, so hopefully it's not a 21 and over thing. I'll find out. That's our next meetup. Anyway, my favorite lazy meal. I have a few. I should make a free download or something of what Angie calls my bro meals, my bro food, you know. I have some really quick and easy ones. Like I can make some tacos. She calls them bro tacos in like a minute or two. So that's easy. Just heat up some torts, warm up some beans, throw the beans into the torts, and maybe throw some greens on top. Tomato if I can be bothered to chop it up, and I'm full. You know, it's not the most, you know, exquisite meal, but it's healthy and all. Let's see, do I not eat lentils? No, I love lentils. Love lentils, Sharon. Just don't eat them all the time. Hey, Matt, just got a notification. Matt, are you in the chat here? Matt just ordered Keep It Carb Baby ebook. I think you're the one that asked me, do we have it digitally? So cool. I'm glad my little demonstration there showed you that we got it both ebook and printed book. So cool, thank you. Best type of sunscreen, Sarah? I'm not sure. I don't wear sunscreen, to be honest with you. And you guys might think I'm crazy, but I'm just really wise about my sun exposure. Like in the wintertime, I'm looking for the sun. I want to go out and run shirtless at noon because the sun's rays aren't that strong. I'm not going to get burnt. At least not here. I got a little burnt in Hawaii, but yeah, I'm trying to soak it up. And in the summertime, I run in the evening because it's way too hot to run in the day. Biking, I have to be a little bit more careful, but I try to be sensible about how much sun I get. Yeah, we totally shipped to Canada, Fabula. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure what Canada's shipping is. I want to say maybe $12-ish, something like that, as opposed to like $6-ish in the United States. And it gets more expensive once you get out of Canada too, like to Europe and stuff like that. So yeah, we do ship to Canada and pretty much every country. And if you go on our store and it doesn't ship to your country, just send me a message and I'll fix it, because I have to add countries. And I have pretty much every country that we get viewers from. Gary, I am 50 and a half years old now. Let's see. Opinion on NoFap. That has nothing to do with veganism. It's like flat earth. You see some vegan NoFappers, some vegan flat earthers, and they're totally unrelated. Shipping to Thailand. I think so. I can't remember the last time I shipped something to Thailand, but considering there's so many vegan YouTubers and or just vegans in Thailand, I'm sure we do. Oh, I loved my trip to Hawaii, JL. It was, yeah, our trip, our Angie's birthday trip. Yeah, I think about it every day. It was fun. It was awesome to get out there and eat some great vegan food. God, anyone that goes to Maui, you got to go to the North Shore, Paia, flatbed pizza. Get the vegan pizza and the vegan salad. It's amazing. God, every time I watch that video of ours, I I wish I could go back instantly and get that, or someone could just put it in a priority mailbox and send it to me. Let's see. Do I have to run heat in Southern California? Yeah, man, it's outside right now. You guys might laugh, but hopefully you're not in Europe, you can understand what 54 degrees Fahrenheit is. Yeah, it's cold outside. And if you have an old home like ours with horrible insulation, yeah, it gets really cold in the wintertime and really hot in the summertime. So yeah. Let's see. What else you guys talking about? You'll be in Long Beach Friday, March 23rd. Again, I can't say for sure what I'll be doing on that day, but let's stay in touch for sure. Let's see. Do I bump into other YouTubers or celebs at LA Fitness? Well, I go to one in Long Beach, so there's really not a lot of celebrities that go to that one. So yeah, I got recognized twice. Once by a friend, so that doesn't count. He's a fellow vegan, straight veg. You may have seen him. He's a bodybuilder, huge buff guy. And another by someone that watches our show. He's actually on the basketball court, and poor dude had to guard me for like a couple games. He had a tough time. And then afterwards, he asked me, "Hey, you're Happy Healthy Vegan, right?" I said, "Oh my God, I can't believe I just played someone on the basketball court that knew who I was." So that was fun. That was cool. It's never happened before, having someone on the courts recognize me. Let's see. Am I on Strava? Yeah, Mark. I'm Ryan Happy Healthy Vegan on Strava. So follow me there. Ryan Happy Healthy Vegan. I post everything. Even when like tomorrow, I'll post going to the gym. I'll be called like basketball and weights, but I try to track how many hours I put into working on my body in one way or another, be it running or cycling or basketball or weightlifting or whatever. Ever considers moving somewhere new? Yeah, all the time. Every time I travel somewhere, I'm always like, oh, I gotta live here. I gotta live here. But I haven't pulled the trigger yet. Let's see. Oh yeah, we totally went to Mana Foods. We went there. Yeah, watch our vlog, Tracy. Watch our vlog. It just came out on Monday. It's like 40 odd minutes, but you know, we could have broken it up into 3 days, but we thought we'd make one just beautiful experience. Angie shot it really well. I shot a few scenes, but yeah, Mana Foods was a staple. I mean, I could walk to Mana Foods in like 5 minutes from where we were staying, so we got a lot of food from Mana. Can I dunk? Asked Cal Jennings. Well, I used to be able to dunk. Last time I dunked, I was 35 years old. And I wasn't able to dunk for many years before. The last time I dunked before that was when I was in my early 20s. And since I started running, I've lost the ability to dunk. I think I just basically don't have those leg muscles anymore. And I got older too. So at the gym now, I've been doing religiously twice a week, doing squats and deadlifts. So my vertical is getting higher. We'll see if I can dunk again. So that's a goal, to see if I can dunk at 50. You know, by just changing up my training a little bit. But you know, I'm not worried about it. Dunking's not really why I'm doing the deadlifts and squats. You know, I've never lost or won a game because I could or couldn't dunk. That's, you know, you'll still make the shot, just lay it in rather than throw it down. Your dad works at Mana Foods. How rad. Hey Chris, what's up? Zev, what's my ballpark estimate for calories consumed in a day? Yeah, I've talked about this on my Would I Eat in a Day vlogs. It's got to be at least 3,000 minimum. I don't understand how I can have less than 1,000 calories a meal, roughly. You know, I eat pretty big quantities. I'm a big dude and I'm fairly active. Not overly active. Some people say you train in all the time. No, I mean, if you consider like 4 to 5 hours a week a lot of exercise, that's really not much more than what the U.S. government recommends. But yeah, 3,000 and probably more like 3,500 to 4,000. You can't find me on Strava. I'm just, yeah, Google Ryan Happy Healthy Vegan, Mark. That's weird. You can't find me. Huh. I'm not sure how else you can find me, other than, yeah, just trying to search for me as Ryan Happy Healthy. Oh, I think Happy Healthy Vegan is 3 words. So it's not, I don't think it's just one long word, just Ryan Happy Healthy Vegan. Joseph, bananas with spots. If we're talking about regular conventional bananas, yeah, you want them yellow with lots of brownish spots on them. Yeah, that's the classic ripe banana. Oh, cool, Stings123. Just saw our vlog that we just put out a couple hours ago, the Mexican food eating vlog. Yeah, it was a fun day, man. It was hard to watch that video again because there's so much, oh, those tamales. What I'd give to be able to just have one of those tamales, or 5 of those tamales, magically delivered to my hand right now to eat them and share with you guys. Man, that would be awesome. Oh, you're looking into running clubs. Okay, Mark, you found me. Yeah, if any of you guys want to follow me on Strava, Ryan Happy Healthy Vegan. Just punch that into the search tool. Make sure you're looking for athletes. So yeah, like I said, I post pretty much everything there. Will I be doing a banana eating challenge with you or in your hometown or on a live stream for YouTube? Yeah, if we can work out the technical logistics of it, yeah, totally. We'll do a banana eating challenge for sure. Any upcoming events? Yeah, Chris. Let me see if I can find it here. Let me go to the web browser here, Facebook, and see if I could find the live, the event that Angie made for us. 1 second here. We're doing a meetup in Long Beach next month. And I'm see if I can find the event page here. That's what I'm going to. And if I get it, I'm going to pull it up for you guys. I should have had this all ready to go. So let me go. Let's see. There's our vlog. How about events? Let me click that. I thought we had an event here. Oh, well, I guess not. All right. So anyway, we're going to do a meetup in Long Beach. March 18th, Sunday, at a bar. So I think you might have to be 21. It's going to be, we're going to DJ all our vinyl back there. We're going to have our favorite Mexican food creator, Just Vegana. She's going to be making brunch. It's going to be a vegan brunch meetup with us and LB Vegan. He runs all these Long Beach vegan events. And Just Vegana. Yeah, it's going to be an awesome little morning, afternoon. So if you're in the area, if you're in SoCal, write that down in your calendars. We'll give you some more info soon. Make sure you're following us on Instagram, Happy Healthy Vegan. If you're not, just go right now. Follow us on Instagram. Angie posts so much information on there every day. We put tons of info up there, so follow us there and you'll see what we're doing. Anyway, yeah, it should be fun. Yeah, come up from San Diego, wherever you're at. Do I drink? I assume you're talking about booze and stuff. On, yeah, special occasion. Yeah, in Hawaii on Angie's birthday, we did split a glass of rosé. So yeah, on occasion. I don't make it a big deal. Maybe at our pop-up, at our meetup, maybe I'll have one because it's in a bar, but I don't plan to or anything like that. Veg Fest in the Bay Area in May. Now, we have no plans for that. Let's see. Mark says, I have some baller pics on Strava, like basketball baller pics, or just the photos that I post on there from time to time. Let's see. Brian wants to know, will me and Angie retire to Thailand, Maui, or California? I don't know. I don't believe in retirement. Seriously, it's kind of a flawed concept. Do we have kids? No. No. Have you heard of back injury? Fortunately, knock on wood, no. Nuh-uh. Hey, Jordan, what's up with you, Jordan? Have I ever accidentally eaten something that wasn't vegan or mislabeled? Yeah. God, when was the last time? Maybe this happened more than I realized, but that's why I don't like to go to even vegetarian restaurants. I went to a vegetarian restaurant in out here. This is a few years ago. I think it was before we started. Yeah, it was before we started our channel. And yeah, we were really clear. Speaking with the manager, we're vegan, blah blah blah. He got it. So we ordered all our food, and we ordered a mango drink. And the guy brought it out, and I sipped it. And I go, wait, there's something in here, some kind of dairy. And yeah, there was. And the manager yelled at his worker. But yeah, you know, just stuff like that. You know, that's why I prefer to go to restaurants that are vegan only. But you know, can't always do that. I guess maybe there was a language issue at that restaurant too, which can happen, you know. It happens. So yeah, when you go out into the world, you know, try your best. You just got to ask a ton of questions and hope the communication is clear and everyone understands each other. How do I feel about Joe Rogan? Well, have you seen my, like, you know, maybe 5 or 6 videos about Joe Rogan? I mean, obviously, I don't feel all that great about him when it comes to his knowledge of veganism and nutrition. I think it's severely influenced by like gym bro science, you know, paleo, low carb kind of keto influences. And he repeats all the myths about veganism that you hear from those circles. He might be really smart in other areas. I'll leave that possibility open. But as far as veganism and nutrition, you know, not so much. Let's see. Joe seems healthy. I'd love to see what his blood tests are, huh? That'd be interesting. Does he ever post them online like I do every year and a half or so? I'm too old to make babies. Yeah, neck 92. I'm 50, man. That ship has sailed, man. Yeah, we have a PO box. Fabula. It's follow us on Instagram. If you look in the about our profile page on Instagram, you'll see it there. And again, I should have had that up ready for you guys to see here on my web browser. But yeah, we do have a PO box. It's in the next town over in Seal Beach. But yeah, I check the mail there every week or two. How difficult was it to travel as a vegan? Asked Chidon. Well, to Maui, it was super easy. It was not a problem at all. I mean, it was super, super easy. Yeah, Sonny, I like that. That's what they said on the Rich Roll podcast. Name one population that are long-lived on a keto diet. Like, and that's what the criticism you hear like keto people say about veganism. There's no cultures that have been vegan. Well, there kind of are. I mean, there's the Seventh-day Adventists, and they're multi-generational vegans and vegetarians there, but there's no multi-generational keto cultures. There's no such thing. Would I move to Hawaii? Yeah, hell yeah, totally. But I had no plans to do so. It's quite expensive to live out there. And we have it pretty nice out here. It's similar to Hawaii, just not tropical. It's really not, you know, California ain't too terrible. Eskimos, yeah. What's the average lifespan of Inuits? About 30 years old, and they're not necessarily dying from their diet. It's a hard life. They'll have, like, you know, a boating accident or, you know, some kind of, you know, non-dietary cause of death. But when they examine their arteries, and if there's ever an autopsy done, they find that they are far from being, like, you know, healthy. They have heart disease, hardcore. It just, you know, you die of heart disease typically in your, you know, 50s onward, and most Inuits, especially the males, don't make it to that. So yeah, it's just a myth that they're disease free. It's just because they die way before they would ever have heart disease. Are we 420 friendly? Yeah, I've told you guys many times. I've voted for all the state and local laws here to decriminalize and legalize. There's no reason why marijuana is illegal and can land you in jail for a year or 10 years, depending on where you live, for a joint. While, you know, people can go to the bar and get smashed all they want and take all the OxyContin they want and Percocet and Vicodin. That's all cool, but you smoke a little herb grown out in the sun and you go to jail. It's just, it makes absolutely no sense. And that's the bottom line for me. Things have to make sense. I don't align myself with any particular party or ideology. I'm just an independent, rational thinker. Let's see. Fam's still telling me to have kids. I tell him, no, we're too old. We're too old to have kids, man. We're not gonna do it. Jorge Sanchez, are you joking or are you serious about do carbs make you fat? I'll let you reply to me before I go off on that one. What are my thoughts with friends with benefits? Carrie Lee asks. Well, I've never had a friends with benefits situation, so I couldn't tell you about that. Let's see. Thanks, Janek. Yeah, hopefully I'll have another 50 or 70 years to live on the planet. Yeah. Your doctor says to cut carbs out. Well, you know, carbs are such a... Here's the thing, Jorge. Forgive me, guys, if I don't see some of your questions here for a second. Because what does your doctor... What do most people mean when they say the word carbs, right? I mean, what are carbs? I mean, are they talking about donuts? Are they talking about cake? Are they talking about whole food plants like potatoes? I mean... See, because like people lump them all together, like a potato or a banana is in the same boat as like a bagel or a donut or something like that, and they have totally different effects on your body. Because like say donuts are full of fat for the most part, and it's a processed food. You can't compare it to a whole food plant. Ask your doctor, Jorge. Has your doctor ever seen anyone become overweight, let alone obese, from eating whole food plants, which is a high carb diet? Yeah, you can eat a bunch of nuts and seeds and durian if you want, but for the most part, we're talking about rice, beans, potatoes, stuff like that, you know, legumes, high carbohydrate foods. I've never in my life seen anyone become like, you know, obese from that. Unless they're doing something crazy, like intentionally overeating to like prove a point or something like that. I did see one guy do that online a few years ago. I won't mention his name because I thought it was pretty sick. But anyway, your family freaks out, Ramos, when you tell them potatoes don't make you fat. Yeah, I know. It's ask them, have they ever seen anyone get obese from potatoes? And they'll probably have to say no. Then you'll ask them, have you ever seen anyone get obese eating the kind of foods that they're probably eating themselves? You know, it's, in fact, point them to SpudFit. You've probably seen him, the guy, the Australian dude that ate nothing but potatoes for a year, potatoes with some toppings, and lost, I forgot how many pounds, how many kilos he lost, and had healthy blood results the whole way through. So it's just a myth. I don't see how look at me, guys. I am actually, you know, wouldn't mind if I gained another couple pounds, and it's hard. It's hard to do, you know? I mean, what more do I need to do? I eat a ton of food, so I just not eat. I've been exercising a little bit less, probably, I mean, not intentionally, but because of my sprained toe that I've had a few weeks, for the past couple of weeks. So I told you, it's my first run today. That's how, you know, not much, you know, cardio I'm getting. Let's see. Hey Jacob, I'm glad hearing my voice is helping you out here. Cool. Just hang on. Just keep chilling with us here. Let's see. Yannick, you had to cut ties with your doctor. Yeah, it's hard to find a doctor that knows about nutrition, about plant-based nutrition. They just, you know, a lot of doctors think the Atkins diet is cool. You know, it just shows you how they really have. Doctors are really smart at what they know, but they try to often represent that they know about nutrition and food when they really, when you get down to it, they've had no training on it. You know, they've had pretty much no training, yet they represent, they've studied food and nutrition for years. I know there are exceptions. I'm not bagging on all doctors, but I'm just saying it's a tendency for your average doctor to over-represent what they know about food. Not saying I'm an expert or anything like that, but, you know, I'll come out and tell you I'm not an expert. I just kind of tell you what results I've had from things I've tried. It's my genetics? Well, I like that question. Are you joking about a non-name? Because if it's my genetics, why did I weigh 240 pounds about, like, you know, 15 years ago? You know, why was I fat then and now I'm 185 pounds? You know, so it's not genetics. It was lifestyle and diet. And I was really skinny for the first like 25 years of my life. So what explain that? How I go super skinny, big, and then, you know, slim again. Lab-grown meat, is it ethical? Well, if they don't have to get cells from an actual living creature, it sounds pretty ethical. Would I want to eat it? No, but I think it's great for idea for meat eaters because it's way more ethical. No animals have to get killed, and I think it's great for animal food too. Do I believe in flat Earth? No, I actually studied science and astronomy and physics and cosmology. No, I don't believe that. Let's see. What are you guys talking about now? Yeah, I've heard of that YouTuber there, Siani Sanctuary. Yeah, what about him? You know, there's all sorts of, you know, interesting, weird personalities out there. You know, I'm not going to talk about all of them. That guy seems kind of off, you know, not fully there in my opinion. So it's, you know, not worth it. Well, yeah. Well, what are we talking about? We're still talking about lab grown meat there. It's like, yeah, I said, yeah, it's not great for your health, but if you're gonna have people, oh, did we get another order here? Let's see, Char, are you out there, Char? I got a notification that Char ordered a copy of Keep It Carved ebook. So thank you so much there, Char, if you're out there. Oh, okay, that dude's raw meat eating habits almost killed him by his own admission. Well, um, there's a horrible advertisement for the diet. Yeah, let me show you what he just bought there. He just got the ebook for Keep It Carb, baby. So yeah, here we go. Let me get to the web browser. He got the Keep It Carb Baby ebook right here. Still on sale, $12.99. Same price from Christmas. I'm not going to raise it up, I don't think. I'm just going to keep it at that. So cool. Thank you. That's at shop.happyhealthyvegan.org. See the URL up there? Let me get back. Shop.happyhealthyvegan.org. Anyway, yeah, I mean, if that Sverge dude almost killed himself by eating raw meat, that's not a good endorsement. Like, example, have I ever almost killed myself eating a bunch of, like, high carb plants or anything like that? I mean, I ate too many bananas or I ate too much kitchery or something like that. I don't know what halal eating is, Ali. Maybe you could tell me a little bit like that. Cosmic Madman, I have 2X shirts, so hopefully that'll help if that's what you're looking for. But no, I don't have 3X shirts in our store, sorry to say. Coconut milk opinion. I prefer almond milk. That's my favorite plant-based milk. I'm not a huge fan of coconut flavor. I found it, but I think it's a genetic thing. I just kind of find it strong and overwhelming. But yeah, I like almond milk. That's my personal favorite. Oh, Char, cool. That's you. Awesome. I just showed your order here. So cool. Awesome. Thanks for getting that. Hope you you know, find some good recipes in there for sure. And also too, when you guys download it, I try to put that anyway, when you download it, be patient. It takes a few minutes. There's so many color photographs in there. It takes maybe 3 minutes to download or longer. A lot of people think it should happen in a second and they hit the button too many times and they lose their download. So yeah, just be patient. It'll come. Just go grab a bite or get some water or something like that. Would I box Logan Paul? First, I don't know who Logan Paul is. Secondly, I don't box, so it probably wouldn't be that great if Logan Paul is an experienced boxer. I'd play him basketball if that's a good idea. Let's see. Kyrie, obsessively counting calories. How to get over it. You guys have any ideas how to get over it? I mean, yeah, why are you counting the calories for? I guess that's what I try to get in the psychology. What's going on for what purpose? And tell me that, and maybe that'll help us answer that question. Let's see. Oh, thanks for the tip there, Samantha. Thanks. First tip of the night. Thanks so much. Okay, I'm not sure what some of you guys are talking about there, but anyway, that's I was gonna say something like that, like what the Goodwill Farms is saying. Yeah, eat all plants and quit counting. Because yeah, once I realized it didn't really matter counting calories. I mean, I was pretty much maintaining the same weight anyway. There was no point to count calories. It wasn't like I was going to eat any more or any less. I eat till I am full. I don't eat till I'm stuffed and ready to puke, and I don't eat till I'm like maybe 80% full, like I've heard like Okinawans sometimes do. I just eat till I'm full, and then I'm done, and then I eat next time I'm hungry until I'm full. And for me and Angie, it's been working for us like that for years. So that's my tip. You might just want to try that. Eat till you're full. And make sure you get some exercise too. Just don't sit around all day, every day. But yeah, try to get some movement in your life too. And tell me how that goes as opposed to counting the calories. Oh, thanks, lovely vegan princess. Thank you so much for that. Let's see. Someone talking about the Bulletproof diet. Yeah, they're hopefully I'll run into the Bulletproof executive or Bulletproof diet people at Natural Products Expo next week, and I'm going to go troll them again. I'm going to see why they don't label how much cholesterol is in their food. Like they never tested it for that, or are they just too scared to talk about that? Functional medicine, 80s warrior. What are you referring to by functional medicine? I probably have not if I don't know. Smoothie ideas, aside from bananas, yeah, mangoes. That's my go-to. Peaches. Yeah, I mean, yeah, when peaches are in season, sometimes I'll just make peach smoothies, or mango and banana smoothies, or mango and peach smoothies. Those are my 3 favorite fruits because they're big. You can put them in there, get your calories. Bananas, peaches, mangoes are my favorite fruits to base a smoothie off of. Do I worry about the high omega 6 count of seeds? Really? I thought they were not a high. I guess every seed's different. I don't know. I really don't worry about that because I try not to eat too many high omega 6 foods, but I guess I'm getting more with some corn tortillas. How much money do I spend on food a month? It really depends, you know, it really depends, especially in summer when there's more fruit. Like when I was talking about when I put my money aside for the cherries and blueberries, I could spend a lot of money those times of the year, but that's only like a month or so, 6 weeks tops. You know, it's kind of painful, but then I know once the cherries are gone, they're gone, and I'm not going to see them again for another year. So yeah, you can ask a question. The Agent Music, everyone's asking questions here. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I'm glad I'm answering your questions here. Yeah, pumpkin seeds, waste liver. That's my favorite one for sure. Yeah, hemp seeds, chia. Yeah, there you go. Safe levels of. Yeah, I thought chias are what people want to take if they want to get their omega-3s. Let's see. Favorite song to dance to? Wow, I don't think I have one. Is soy bad for men? No. I just made a video a couple months ago. Look for it on our channel. Soy, the world's most dangerous something. I forgot what I called it. Anyway, look for that. No, I go through the science behind soy. Doesn't raise men's estrogen levels. It doesn't do anything of the sort. So yeah, it's funny how people are afraid of soy and that's dangerous for them and gives them man boobs, when in fact a high-fat meat diet is what creates all the man boobs I see on men. And it's not good for the rest of your insides as well. Yeah, hemp seeds, guys, chia, all that stuff is all good. So soy, not bad. But that said, I don't really eat soy. A lot of people think, oh, you're vegans, you just must eat a lot of soy. Like, no. Again, we talk about whole food plants, and soy is a processed food, kind of too high in protein for my taste. Anyway, it doesn't really taste that good, speaking of the word taste. So, yeah, you don't have to eat tofu as a vegan. I only get it when I go out to, like, vegan Chinese restaurants. Yeah, dairy's full of hormones. If that's their main worry, dairy's way worse for you hormone-wise than soy ever will be. Let's see. Favorite vegan cheat meal? Well, I don't cheat on vegan, but if you're talking being naughty, well, we just did that Notamu video yesterday, and God, you know, I guess that's it, my naughty cheat. Let's see. Any suggestions for finding supplements without gelatin? Yeah, just look, read, be diligent, you know. My favorite potato, I like the smaller ones that we get at farmer's market. I don't know what their names are, but they're like a smaller potato, about like maybe a third the size of a russet. And russets are good. I like big, long russets for making potato logs, you know, but yeah, they're not as tasty. Let's see. Favorite candy. I don't really like candy, but I've been nibbling some of Angie's chocolate lately. How do you enjoy pumpkin seeds so they taste good? I mean, are you saying, Christian, you don't find their taste good? I think they taste awesome. That's weird. I feel sorry for you if you don't like their taste. That's too bad. What do I think about bottled water? I say, yeah, guys, save your money and get some kind of water purification system so you don't have to burn through all the, environmentally not great for the world plastic. And, it's expensive. So, yeah, get a water purifier of some kind. Our cats, I've talked about our cats before. I don't want to go into it tonight. Oh, someone just bought one of our songs. Actually, they bought two things. Ashley, thank you. I saw you got our CD and something else. I imagine probably Keep It Carved or something. So thanks so much, Ashley. Appreciate it. You guys are keeping me busy. I have to pack a bunch of orders tomorrow. Yeah, I will say there's a vegan cat food. Ami, let me pull it up on my web browser here. Ami cat food. I'll show it to you. We're not sponsored or anything like that. But let's see. Is it coming up here? Yikes. I think I got the wrong tab. Let's see. Alright, 1 second, guys. I want to plug this. Yeah, here it is. Let me get it on browser here. This stuff here. And I get it at Eco Dogs and Pets here in Huntington Beach. They're sort of close by, so I'll drive out there and pick it up at their warehouse, which they can coordinate with you so you can save on shipping because it's pretty expensive to move these heavy bags. But this is one thing our cats are into. I don't want to say like you should feed your cats only this because I don't want to make your cat sick. Some cats do better plant-based, some don't. And again, I didn't start a vegan channel so that your cat won't get sick because of something I said. You have to take them to the vet or something. But you can feed them a lot of this for sure. I've never seen an animal not like this. The outdoor feral cat that we feed. You've seen her in our vlogs. She loves it. The possums love it. I haven't seen the squirrels eat it, but yeah, everything likes it. So yeah, check that out. Ami, it's kind of expensive. I think it's made in Italy, and hopefully they'll start making it out here so it'll be cheaper. Anom, yeah, any cat food makes cats vomit, right? I've never seen cats never vomit. They always seem to puke at some point. Anyway. Yeah, Race Lover said it right. Some cats can handle vegan, some cannot. Use caution. So, again, I don't want you to get sick, your cat sick because of me. Oh, we got another order here. Nikki. I just got a notification that Nikki bought a digital version of Keep It Carved Baby. So thank you, Nikki. Awesome. I assume you're watching here, Nikki. I'll look for your name in the comments here. Let's see. Yeah, the possums love it, Tara. They totally love that. They love that vegan kibble for sure. Making it rain. So, let's see. Christian, you just found nuts and seeds can go bad. Yeah, I don't like the roasted pumpkin seeds as much either. I like the raw pumpkin seeds. What I do is I bring them home and I store them in a glass jar that seals pretty tight. So they stay pretty, I can store them for like a month or two without anything bad happening. So that's what I recommend. Yeah, the roasted ones, not as good. I like them raw. Vegan X. Cats can't be vegan? Well, that's up for debate. I know many people who are doing well with that. But then I've seen some people who aren't. So that's why I don't want to come out and tell you how to do it. It's kind of a cat by cat situation. Check out this article on Good Magazine about cat vegan nutrition. Just Google those words. You'll find someone who knows about animal nutrition talking about that. Anyway, let's see. So, God, we got another order. God, it is really raining here. Oh my God, Scott just placed an order for Keep It Carved ebook. So if you're out there watching right now, Scott, thank you guys, making it rain for me here. Actually, I don't have to pack up ebooks, huh? So that's all handled. So yeah, just when you download it, just make sure you're patient. You wait like 3-4 minutes for it to fully download. It's a huge file, maybe like 200 megabytes or something like that. It's going to take a while. Let's see. I had a pretty good day, Paige. Thanks. Can you consume a lot of nuts and be healthy? Depends what you mean by a lot of nuts, but I have nuts every day. I wouldn't recommend your diet being predominantly nuts. Just a small percentage of your calories a day should come from nuts. you know, 5-10% tops. I mean, you really can't eat that many. It's not really a meal. But yeah, I'm not afraid of nuts and seeds. I just don't go nuts on nuts. I'm at another order. Oh my God, this is crazy. Jill, are you out there, Jill? I just got an order from Jill for again another ebook of Keep It Carb. So thanks so much, Jill. Thank you. Hope you guys are digging it. I mean, we get so much positive feedback from people who got Keep It Carb, both ebook and digital download. So thanks so much, guys. Thanks. And Angie, if you haven't heard me talking about it, is already working on her next book. And I think we actually even have a title now. And I kind of came up with it. So I'm not going to say it yet, but it's such a cool title. I'm going to make some t-shirts that say it too. So that said, you probably won't see the book this year. You might, maybe around holidays if we're lucky. But yeah, it's Angie. We don't rush things. You know, it took her... We had our YouTube channel for what, like over 3 years, 3.5 years, I think, before Keep It Carb Baby came out, and she was working on it most of the time. So yeah, we're not here to rush things out. You're 3 days vegan. You need to learn how to cook. Amir, so did you get the book then? Were you one of the people I just made the orders on here? Because Keep It Carb Baby can really help you out if you're new to being vegan. And what I tell people, let me just tell you right now, if you're new to vegan and you just like say got our book, don't try to absorb all like 40 plus recipes at once. Try to find a couple, like several recipes that you think are so awesome you just want to make them a regular part of your life. Like every week you'll make, like, say the one of the taco recipes or one of the soup recipes or the khichdi. Just find 2 or 3 and make them regular parts of your life, and then add some more on, but don't make it overwhelming, like you got to learn a bunch of stuff. Got another order here. Anastasia just ordered digital Keep It Carb Baby 2. So thanks, guys. Thanks so much. Yeah, here's what everyone's getting here. They're going to our store and getting the digital of Keep It Carb Baby right here, which is still, I'm keeping on the sale price of $12.99. Sale price meaning I lowered it to that during the holidays, and I've decided that's just going to be the new price for Keep It Carb Baby. Ebook. I wish I could lower the print book down, but it's expensive because, you know, look at it, this thing's huge, and it's like full color, so it costs us quite a bit to print these suckers up. So I wish we had more flexibility on the print books. So anyway, cool. Ashley, you bought the hard copy. Cool. Thanks so much, Ashley. Thanks. I was wondering if anyone was buying the hard copy, and I've seen so many ebooks come through. So cool. Thanks so much. And again, just try to find a couple dishes. Just start with 1, 2, or 3 that resonate with you, and just make them a regular part of your eating life. Stuff you make once or twice a week, and just start from there. Paige, no, we don't cook with any oils. On rare occasion, I'll make some kind of popcorn where I'll pour in a little bit of coconut oil to help the popping, but no, we don't cook with oils. That said, I'm sure I get plenty of oils when I leave the house and eat other people's cooking. But yeah, I don't cook with oils. Cool, I'm glad we're inspiring some of you, Justin. Cool, thanks. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, if you want to cook with oil, that's cool, but just like, you know, a bunch of calories. Oil's not been shown to be the healthiest thing in the world for you. So yeah, if you give up all animal products and no oil, you can have a little fun, have some Ben & Jerry's once in a while, I guess, you know. That's why I don't worry about it, because I'm doing so many other things that are so good. Exercising frequently. Ghetto Zen Master, honestly, do I miss any non-vegan food I used to eat? That's a really good question. I'm going to answer you fully honestly. Yeah, to be completely honest, up until a few months ago, you guys may know I was really wishing they made vegan Ben & Jerry's Cherry Garcia, and they did it. You know, and Chunky Monkey, they made my 2 favorite flavors, dairy-free. So yeah, there's nothing really. I mean, do I miss a burger? Well, Beyond Meat's got their stuff. I mean, anything that's out there, there's a vegan version that's just as good, if not better. Like butter. Have you guys tried Miyoko's butter or Miyoko's cheese? Yeah, I used to like cheese back in the day too. Have you guys tried Miyoko's cheese? It's ridiculous. It's better than any cheese I've ever had. So yeah, things I missed. Well, now that it's 2018, there's so many creative vegan entrepreneurs out there that figured out how to make those foods and better. So, you know, there's nothing you have to give up, really. There's nothing. It's all, you know, you waited. If you waited till 2018 to go vegan, this is the time. Is it cost effective? It depends. Like, I think the Mielke's butter is a very competitive price. I mean, you know, I think I would find it worth it to pay an extra few cents for the vegan Ben and Jerry's than the non-vegan Ben and Jerry's. You know, it's totally worth it. In fact, you know, you want them to ramp up production to reach the economies of scale. They'll make it as cheap as their less than good products. Let's see. Do I prefer juicing or blending? I got a blender, Ashley. I can't lie. I'm not a big fan of juicing because you're throwing away the pulp, which has tons of the nutrients and vitamins and minerals in there. In fact, you're throwing away the stuff that helps you regulate, like, say, the sugar from the fruit. You know, the pulp helps moderate the absorption of that rather than it kind of cracking you out all at once, like crack. But yeah, when you have a smoothie, yeah, it's pretty much a whole food that's been started on its way to digesting, I guess. You know, it's way more whole than a juice is, let's say. Let's see. What do I think of buying leather secondhand? No, that's the whole thing. Like, once you're vegan, you kind of feel bummed. You should feel bummed about the leathers products, animal products you bought prior to going vegan. You should be looking to get rid of them somehow rather than taking on new ones. That's the opposite direction. If you don't want to get rid of them, just kind of leave things be, but definitely try not to take on any new stuff. You know, I mean, I know it's sometimes impossible. Like, say you're getting a car, you might be able to get a vegan interior, but you might not know about the steering wheel. I've heard those are hard to find vegan. Most car companies don't tell you what the steering wheels are made out of. But anyway, just, yeah, the goal is to get rid of as much animal stuff as you can. Try not to take on any. That's my philosophy. I'm not trying to tell you how to live, but that's how I go about things. Anyway, let's see. Need to know if Walmart almond milk is vegan or not. Well, I haven't tried their almond milk, but I've never yet seen any company add animal products to almond milk. Maybe someone out there can tell me. I don't know, but it should be vegan. Just read the package. It's on there. The ingredients are on there. You can probably go to their website right now and just type it in and look at the ingredients. It's not a mystery. They tell you for sure. Let's see. All right, cool. I hope that's right, Mark, about their steering wheels being vegan. I hope so. I guess when I get in the car market again, I will do my due diligence and do that research. Oh, hey, Oksana from Alaska. Oh my God, I can't even imagine what the weather's like there right now. Wow. Cool, Madeline. I'm glad you appreciate me taking the time out to answer your questions too. I don't even think of it as taking time out. I enjoy doing this. I know, Byron, you keep asking me to do a guitar live stream. I tell you, I'm working my way up to things. I can show things in the web browser now. You know, I figure that's a pretty big accomplishment. So let me just do one thing at a time and we'll get there for sure. What car do we drive? In our vlogs, sometimes you see our car. It's a 1981 Mercedes 300D. 1981. So that car is older than most of you guys. And it doesn't have leather. It's got this thing called MB Tex. It's a fake leather, I guess, if you will. And it looks brand new. It looks like, you know, we wound the time machine back to 1981. It looks flawless. Oh yeah, Sheena, we've totally tried Cena Vegan. Only one time, but yeah, I loved them. I thought they were very delicious Mexican food pop-up in SoCal. Really good. They just don't make it to Long Beach that often. What do I think of Tesla? I assume you're talking about like Elon Musk rather than like Nikola Tesla. Yeah, that's what I've stated. That's my next car goal. At some point, I want to get a Model 3. Oh, cool. Christian. I thought I've seen you in the comments here. Christian just got a copy of Keep It Carved ebook. So thanks so much there, Christian. Enjoy your download. Remember, be patient when you're downloaded. It takes maybe like 3-4 minutes for it to completely download. Yeah, every Friday in Highland Park. Yeah, Sheena, but at Highland Park, Friday evening, you know how long it would take us to get to Highland Park and Friday evening? Seriously, it would be, the whole day would be dedicated going there. So that's why we don't get out there really. Yeah, if you're closer in LA, definitely go. So I'm glad we brought that up. Give them a plug at what goes on every Friday there in Highland Park. Race Lover, you're such a good moderator, Race Lover. Seriously, contact me off our website. And I got to get you a t-shirt. I got to get you something. So anyway, Let's get back to this. Oh, someone else here. You have S-Ot has a drove an 80s diesel wagon. Yeah, those things are they're a tank. They're made out of steel. You know, like I don't know what modern cars are made of, but these old Benzes are made out of steel. I feel a little safe in them. Oh, someone actually bought the print book right now. That's from Lindsay. So thanks for your order here, Lindsay, for the print book. Thanks so much. And I'll get that sent out. I'll package it up tomorrow. It'll get sent out either tomorrow or the next day via priority mail. Let's see. Let's see, what else are you guys talking about here? Any new travel destinations coming up? Yeah, some little trips. In June, or is it July? Shoot, I forgot now. No, early July, we're going to go to San Diego. Dead & Co. are playing down there. They're playing in LA, but I want to see them at Dodger Stadium. It's a horrible place for shows. So we're going to go down to the Dead Co. show in San Diego, and we'll go down a few days earlier than that, spend a night or two, and do some vlogging, eating vegan in San Diego vlog. So that's our next trip. And on my wish list for this year, I'd like to get to Portland sometime in the summer. We have relatives. Angie's mom and brother live up there, and a little nephew that looks like the spitting image of Angie, but just like, 5, 6 years old. It's crazy. So we want to see her, and we know there's so many good vegan restaurants up there. So yeah, that's my wish list. Yeah, Zev, I'll totally give you a shout out, Zev. Yeah. You are follow at the Zev Runs. Yeah, cool. Yeah, Zev. Yeah, like I said, we'll try to meet up when you're out here. We'll see if it'll all work out. Like I said, it's hard to know my schedule so far ahead of time. But yeah, we'll definitely. I'd like to do a run. You bring your bike. We'll do something. I'm getting my fitness back. My sprained toe is finally healing. I did a short, easy, slow run today just to test it out, and I did it. So hopefully I won't re-injure it. So hopefully I'll have some fitness to keep up with you, because I noticed my heart rate for the slow pace I was doing was higher than I thought it would be, higher than it usually is at that pace. So anyway, San Diego, I can tell you right now, San Diego, Bar Kindred. Oh man, it was so good at Bar Kindred. It was amazing. And let's see, do I get another order right now from my phone's tripping out? Okay, yeah, check out Bar Kindred for sure. Also, it's not a vegan restaurant, but a long-time favorite of mine in North Park, San Diego, Ranchos. So go there. They have a whole vegan part of their menu, vegan and vegetarian. Make sure you get the vegan stuff. They have some mole, fake chicken stuff that's delicious. So yeah, there's lots of good vegan eating in San Diego. Let's see. Cool. Yeah, I forgot Mike the Vegan has a book now. I got to check that out. I got to support Mike with a copy there. What environmentally conscious products do we buy? Well, depends what you mean by environmentally conscious, but yeah, we try to support companies that are environmentally aware and go to efforts to be more sustainable, more efficient. Let's see, off the top of my head, like, for instance, I know like bananas are so known for being, not environmentally conscious, and the best tasting and the best like consciously grown ones I could find were the fair trade, the whole trade branded ones at Whole Foods. So there's one right there. Yeah. I'm sure there's problems, I'm sure they're not perfect, but as far as like the major banana plantation industry goes, those are probably the best ones you can find as far as like, ethical bananas goes. What's my fastest mile, Anthony? Oh, that's a good question, because I suck at mile distances. I'm just too big to be a fast miler. You're not going to find any like world-class milers that are, 183 pounds like me. So I think 7:10 was my fastest mile, and I've never really made too many attempts to try to run a fast mile, but that was my fastest mile, 7:10. Yeah, I've never gone below 7 before. Wow, so you guys are quick. 5:18. I bet you are a lot smaller than me too. I'll sprint you. I'll sprint you 200 meters. I like to go that kind of distance. That's my kind of thing. 200, 300 meters. That's kind of my wheelhouse right there. So anyway, it's hard to get a time on that. It's too quick for like a Strava PR. Let's see. 6 foot, 177 pounds. Wow, that's impressive. Good for you. Let's see. Let's see. What are you saying there, Byron? Mike the Vigo? Mike the Vegan just put a video up. Okay, Mike the Vegan has a new video. Well, give him a shout out. But watch our new video. We just put one up earlier today, eating a bunch of crazy Mexican food too. So check that out. We give some more details about our meetup too. Probably a better job in that vlog explaining what's going on than I'm doing here. So check that out. Favorite film of all time. Right now, it'd probably be a toss-up between Easy Rider and The 7-Year Itch with Marilyn Monroe. So check them out if you're curious. Organic juicing, yeah, I mean, it's not bad for you or anything like that. You know, I've said I'm not a big fan of juicing. I'd rather have it my smoothies because they're more whole food. I'm not throwing away all the pulp and everything, all the nutrients in that. So yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Do we make mole? No. We let the experts do that. You know, it's tough. How's my cholesterol? Last time I got it measured was like 190 or something like that, but it's been like lower than that as a vegan, below 150. Like I said, I had vegan ice cream right before that, so I was a little too bold. I forgot about how saturated fat affects your cholesterol. Let's see. Cool, you loved our latest vids. Thanks, Donna. Thanks so much. We put out 3 in a row this week, which is kind of odd for us. So, yeah, we're keeping you busy. I'm not sure when the next one will be. I think, yeah, everything we've been working on has been released now. Sometimes we have a few on the back burner, but no, everything's out now. So it'll probably be a few days before you see another one. What do I think about kids going vegan? I think it's freaking awesome, Ashley. It's totally awesome. Yeah, in fact, I think that's where the future is, more younger people going vegan. Because I know people my generation, it's a tough sell. It really is. You know, they've been conditioned and trained in their ways. What's the better, almond milk or soy milk? I don't know what you mean by better, but my preference is definitely soy milk. I think it's way tastier. Yeah, almond. Did I say soy? Almond milk by far is the tastier. Do I like Steph Curry? Yeah, sure. I'd love to chill and bro down with Steph Curry sometime. Yeah, he's awesome. Yeah, he's around my size basically. I'm maybe an inch or two taller than Steph. I think he weigh about 5 pounds more than I do though, because he's strong. Don't bananas have saturated fat? If they do, they have no more saturated fat than say a pear or a apple. You know, like a infinitesimally small amount, something that's not gonna kill you, like say any animal product that has. Can humans have too much fruit? Depends what you mean by too much. I don't think you can die by eating sufficient calories of fruit or anything like that, but it's just not a fun way to live. Flax milk, I see some coconut milk fans there. Yeah, it's all good. Someone else asked me about Dr. Morse earlier there. It's like I'm kind of aware of who he is, but I really don't know much about him. Doesn't he preach like raw food or something like that? Am I right there, Rob? If so, that's probably why I don't know much about him. You know, as you guys know, I'm not like a raw food evangelist by any stretch or anything like that. Okay, thanks for checking out Byron. That bananas have no more saturated fat than they have potassium. Do I know any other vegan YouTubers over 50? Wow, good question. Like no personally, like bros with. Yeah, I think we're the oldest vegan YouTubers. Well, I know VegSource. Okay, there you go, Jeff of VegSource. God, he might be the only other one I know. I mean, I've met some of the like vegan doctors briefly, but yeah, I don't know if they count as YouTubers per se. Let's see what else you guys are asking about here. My favorite childhood movie. Wow. Favorite childhood movie. Wow. I can't remember. I really can't remember. Oh yeah, Potato Strong. I forgot. He's old like us too, huh? Thanks for that reminder there, Michael G. What influenced me to become an ethical vegan in terms of animal welfare? Okay, guys, I'm sorry. If you guys heard me tell this story before, go away or grab some water or something and come back. But it really, what really got me into veganism, or in the 80s, vegetarianism was not the desire to not to have animals die in order for me to live. And finally, when veganism became more accessible, Angie and I were on a vacation in San Francisco. We spent the whole week there. In every restaurant, I was ordered the vegan option because they all had them. That ones we went to, all the food we bought in the markets and brought home, all vegan. So yeah, that was it. Knowing at the end of the week, I realized I lived a whole week and no animals needed to die in order for me to live, and it had a huge impact on me, and it still does. Just that thought, because you're raised in by society telling you, oh, you need death in order for there to be life. You unfortunately have to kill. It's the way of nature. Blah blah blah. And you realize that's just a load of crap. It's complete nonsense and BS. So that's it. That's what motivated me, knowing that I can live, and not only live, I can thrive and be super healthy and feeling great, and no animals needed to die. And that just made you realize, why are we killing animals for? What in the hell's going on? Why are we like wastefully and unnecessarily killing animals for? It makes no sense. So that's my story there. And I've been vegan, fully vegan since 2010, and I was like flirting with it for a while before then. I think it was the year before that when I had that revelation, that story I just told you. But it took me, a little time to fully put it into place, commit to being fully vegan, and I haven't looked back since. Let's see. You guys asking about my movie favorites. I really can't remember what it was like when I was younger. What food has the most carbs? I have no idea. If I've ever been to a vigil, no, I think I would lose it. Seriously, I really think I would just be crying the whole time. Like the pig save vigils and stuff like that. I've seen what they're like online, and I know if you go if you've been going to them for a while, it's cool. I mean, not cool, but you can handle it better. But I'm sure I would like lose it basically. Seriously, I'm not just saying that as an excuse. I'm sure I'd be devastated. And I already know what kind of suffering goes on. So yeah, right now I don't feel the pull to go and witness that horrific end of their days, like the last minutes of their life firsthand. But yeah, if you're into that, and I'm not being facetious, if you want to go and demonstrate, because that's what you're doing, you're making a stand, letting people know that someone actually cares about these animals. Awesome, and I'll probably go someday. Just like I'm not sure when. Yeah, it's deep stuff, Chantel. You just can't take it lightly. It's some real stuff there. Yeah, you have to be really strong to do that, and having to see that and me start bawling, and probably people filming that. I don't know. Do I believe in chakras? Well, I know there's like, certain energy centers along the body, I can feel them. If you want to call them chakras, that's cool. I don't know if I believe all the attributes that are believed to be, possessed by each individual chakra, but, yeah, I'm aware of them. Let's see. Yeah, Byron raises a good point. I didn't want to use this as an excuse, but, just helping people on YouTube, helping people in real life to go vegan, that's my wheelhouse, the way I feel most comfortable being a vegan activist, a vegan advocate, whatever you want to call it. That's where I don't feel sorrow, I don't feel sad, I feel good, I feel positive, I feel happy, and that's the kind of energy I feel most comfortable in. I know life's not always roses and everything, but that's where I kind of focus my efforts. See, yeah, John says I have helped John. So thanks John Wilson. Thanks for acknowledging that. I'm helping people in my way here, and if your way is different, if you want to be more in people's faces or go to more visuals, that's awesome. We need all of that. We need all of that. Seriously, it's all everyone's individual contributions add up for sure. We need the vegan doctors. We need them doing their thing. We need everyone. Cool. I've helped convert you, Vaughn. Thanks so much. Thank you. Cool. I've helped Katie too. Cool. So I'm glad. I'm glad. Glad you guys are telling me this. Thanks so much. let's not get into like conspiracy theories about PETA right now. There's been a lot. Here's why I say that. There's been a misinformation campaign paid for by what's that dude's name? He's for hire. If we had money, we could hire him too. You hire this dude. I forgot his name right now. I was gonna make a video about him and tell them who you want to take down, what kind of misinformation campaign you want, and they'll do it. So basically that's what's happened to PETA. You know, a lot of just bogus. They could do one on me. They could just make up all sorts of crap, and who am I to question what they're saying? But here's what I say. Oh, do we have a PO box? Yeah, go to our Instagram, Happy Healthy Vegan, and it's there. It's in Seal Beach, but yeah, you could send us stuff to our PO box, Vaughn. Cool. Thanks, Ashley. Thanks so much. Thanks. Let's see. No, it's not Soros. No, it's God, who is this dude? I'll have to ask Mr. Vegan. He's the one that first turned me on to this guy. You don't know them. They're not famous. They hide behind the scenes and they do their job to take down organizations. And they've tried to take down PETA just because the meat industry isn't comfortable with them. I'm sure if we got more on the radar, they'll try to take us down too. But we're just a little tiny YouTube channel here. Lots of animals, okay, that's an ambiguous statement. You know, even one to me is lots. You know, but anyway, yeah, they're not perfect, you know, I'm not perfect. So I'm sure that dude could try to take me down too. I know I've never met Dr. Greger. I would love Dr. Greger. I tried to talk to him on his live streams on YouTube, but I think he's filming on Facebook and then posting on YouTube after. The yummiest vegan dish I've ever had. I don't know. Probably I'm going to go crazy when I have Angie's soup soon here. I actually should be ready about now. So anyway, yeah, that's why I agree with you, Ali, there. That's why I don't want to bag on PETA, and I don't like people saying that, because people say PETA does X, Y, and Z because they saw that misinformation campaign, and they use that as a way to ignore the actions of the meat industries and the dairy and fur industries, for sure. I mean, PETA's been really helpful. I mean, they have some great tips on how to find vegan fast food. I think they even had a vegan Disneyland article too, so they're doing good stuff. But yeah, are they a perfect organization? Well, as soon as you could find me a perfect organization, let me know. Anyway, guys, yeah, I've been on almost 2 hours, guys. Wow, I thought I'd be on about an hour and a half, so I should go join my beautiful wife who's made us a soup tonight. So follow us on Instagram. We'll take a picture of it so you can see what we're doing. Yeah, if you're not following us on Instagram, please do. Not only will you see all the hard work that Angie puts into it, all the food she makes, and she goes in a nice detailed post, you get all the information of our events, more about our meetup that we're going to, and any more travels that we're doing, you know, where we can meet up with you guys. So definitely follow us on Instagram, Happy Healthy Vegan. If you haven't, watch our Nanamu video from yesterday, the ice cream, because we're giving away 3 pints of Nanamu. I got these coupons right here. I got 3 of them. I only grabbed 2 of the 3, but coupons for free Nanamu. So the way to enter that is to comment on our Nanamu picture from yesterday too. So follow us there, please. Anyway, so I guess that'll be it for tonight. I came on tonight because this is my normal streaming night when I do my live streams after running with my running club, but I didn't go tonight because I ran today, and I'm kind of healing my toe. So anyway, thanks for joining. Thanks to everyone. I got so many notifications for Keep It Carb Baby on here. So thanks to all you guys that got Keep It Carb Baby, and that's, you know, that's why we made it, so you guys can learn from all those recipes that Angie's been perfecting, as you know, over our vegan lives here. So, and you've motivated her to make another book, which she's working on. So I think I talked about everything I want to talk about tonight. Yeah, follow us Facebook too, Happy Healthy Vegan. Follow us on Instagram so you can keep up with all our events, our meetups and stuff like that. And I'm not sure when I'll be back on next, but I promise I'm going to learn more about my streaming software here, how I can start getting people on. So that's the next step. So I learned how to get a web browser on. So I'm all just kind of learning to bring you. I tell you, I want to make this live stream really fun. I want to bring people on, have debates, have other vegans on. I want to make this a really fun show this year. So all small steps here though. So anyway, thanks so much, guys. Appreciate you guys. Are always awesome. Thanks to Race Lever for helping me moderate, and everyone for being awesome here. So good night, guys. Bye-bye, and Keep it carved.